Hello students, so in biology we are going to start our new chapter, that is human body, the digestive system. So in this chapter we will learn about alimentary canal and digestive glands, process of nutrition, causes of indigestion, unhealthy food habits, maintaining healthy digestive system. So let's start with the nutrition. So what is nutrition? What do you understand by the term nutrition? So nutrition is what? It is the process of obtaining food and utilizing it for growth, repair of body and for obtaining energy. So this is the definition of nutrition. So there are certain nutrients. I think you all know about it. They are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins and minerals. And these nutrients are essential for the growth and development of our body. So there are different nutrients. So how they help us? See, carbohydrate and fats are energy giving food. That means they provide us energy. Protein is known as bodybuilding food. That means it's needed for the body's growth and repair of tissues. And vitamins and minerals are called protective food. So from here only you can understand protective means it protects us from various diseases and maintain good health. So lack of any one of these nutrients may cause various kind of deficiency disease. Now let's read about human digestive system. So the human digestive system consists of a group of organs that make up a long digestive tract called alimentary canal. Means it starts from the mouth and ends to the anus. So along with this there are digestive glands, salivary glands, pancreas and liver also that secrete their digestive juices into the alimentary canal and help in digestion. These juices help in the breakdown of the different constituents of food. So the digestive juices break down the food. The usable products are absorbed by the body and the undigested waste products are eliminated out of the body at the end of this process. So the digestion starts from the mouth, then the food passes through this esophagus, then it enters into the stomach, then to the small intestine where the absorption takes place, and after that it goes into the large intestine and the undigested waste product eliminates from the anus. Now let's read about the alimentary canal in detail. So alimentary canal is what? It is a long hollow tube of varying diameters that begin at the mouth and end at the anus. So I've already told the organs of the digestive system. They are mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and rectum. Let's start from the mouth or oral cavity. So oral cavity is important for the ingestion of food as we take food into the mouth. So when we take food in our mouth, the process of digestion starts with the help of teeth, tongue and salivary glands. As we also know that an adult human being has 32 permanent teeth and that is divided into 4 types. They are incisor, canines, premolar and molar. I think you all know the dental formula, that is 2, 1, 2, 3 into 2. That means there are 4 incisor in each jaw. That means the 4 on the upper jaw and 4 on the lower jaw. 2 canines in each jaw, again 4 premolars in each jaw and 6 molars in each jaw. So it makes here 16 on the upper jaw, and in the lower jaw also 16. So total it makes 32 teeth. Next, the tongue. So what is the function of tongue? The tongue enables food to be mixed with the saliva, and it also helps in tasting the food because tongue have some taste buds. Next is pharynx. So pharynx is the common passage for both food and air, that is for esophagus or food pipe and the windpipe. So it is a wide muscular tube situated at the posterior of the oral cavity. Next is esophagus, also called food pipe. So it's extend from the mouth to the stomach and passes through the neck region at the back of the throat. So what type of muscles it has? It has longitudinal and circular muscles in its wall that help in pushing the food down into the stomach through peristalsis. Peristalsis is the series of muscle contraction, the muscles which push the food downward into the stomach. Next is stomach. So it is an expandable J-shaped sac-like organ located at the left side of the abdominal cavity at the end of the esophagus. So it has strong muscular wall having gastric glands, and these glands secrete juices. What juices? They are hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes, pepsin and renin. So renin is released in case of infants only, and in adults pepsin is released. The next part is small intestine. So it is what? It is a narrow, extremely coiled tube present behind the stomach, and it has three main parts. What are they? They are duodenum, the upper one, the middle one is called jejunum, and the lower long coiled is called ileum. So in this diagram also you can see the duodenum part, next is the middle one jejunum, and the last lower, the longest one is the ileum. So the inner wall of the small intestine contain numerous finger-like projections called villi. Why? What is the function of this villi? It increases the surface area for absorption of digested nutrients. So the inner wall contain this tube-like or finger-like projections called villi, which help in absorption. It increases the surface area for the absorption of digested nutrients. The next organ is large intestine, which is wider and shorter than small intestine, and it has also three parts. They are cecum, colon and rectum. So here you can see the parts of the large intestine. They are cecum, this part means from small intestine. The food, the undigested part of the food passes into the cecum. Then again the colon is divided into three parts, that is the ascending part, this portion. Then the undigested part goes into the transverse colon, the middle one, and then into the descending colon, which is coming downward. So cecum is what? It is a pouch-shaped structure that connects the small intestine to the large intestine, and it leads to the colon. So colon, as you already know, they are subdivided into three parts, that is the ascending, transverse and descending, and it is the largest part of the intestine. And the last one is the rectum, which is the lowest part of the large intestine, and it is located at the end of the descending colon. So this part is the rectum. Now anus. So this rectum opens to the exterior through the anus. So anus is provided with sphincter muscles. So what is the functions of this sphincter muscles? Its relaxation of these muscles expels the undigested food waste called feces to the exterior. means the sphincter muscle remain contract, but while relaxation it just removes the undigested food, that is the feces, out of the body. Now let's come to the next topic, that is digestive glands. So salivary glands, liver, pancreas are the accessory digestive glands, means they help in digestion. So the secretion of these glands are released into the different organs of the alimentary canal. So first one is salivary glands. In the oral cavity, this portion, there are 3 pairs of salivary glands that located beneath the ear, along the sides and below the lower jaw. So what is the function of salivary gland? They secrete saliva. So what is saliva? It is a watery fluid containing the enzymes. Which enzyme? Salivary amylase. So what is the function of this salivary amylase? This salivary amylase helps in the digestion of carbohydrate, mainly starch. So saliva contain enzyme called salivary amylase that help in digestion of carbohydrate, mainly starch. Now let's read about the largest gland, that is liver. So liver is the largest gland in the body. It is situated to the right of our body, slightly above the stomach. Now let's read what liver secrete and how it is helpful for digestion. So liver secrete a greenish yellow fluid called bile, which is temporarily stored in a small pouch located below the liver, that is gallbladder. So bile mainly secrete from liver, but it actually remains stored in gallbladder. So this gallbladder release the bile into the small intestine, where in duodenum. So we have already read about the 3 parts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So this bile secrete into duodenum through duct. So duct is a tube-like structure from which it releases into the duodenum. So in this figure you can see the liver, and here the green color organ called gallbladder. So bile release from the liver and remains stored in gallbladder, and this is the duct through which it passes into this duodenum. Now let's read about another gland, that is pancreas. So this pancreas is a leaf-shaped gland situated just below the stomach and in the fold of duodenum. So it secrete what? It secrete pancreatic juice, which is also poured into the duodenum through a duct. So this is the duct through which it also poured in the duodenum. So pancreatic juice contain enzymes for digesting what? Protein, carbohydrate and fat.